Hey guys, John here. We have the 9th generation 2025 Toyota Camry, and also in this video I'm going to show you guys the new 2025 Toyota Crown Signia. So I got 3 Camry exteriors to show you guys and also the Crown Signia in this video, but we're going to go ahead and start with the XSE. So what do you guys think about this? This is the heavy metal color. We also have the midnight black metallic on the roof. Powering the new Camry, guys, is Toyota's 2.5 hybrid system. So exclusively the Camry, for all trim levels, no matter what, is going to get the 2.5 hybrid system. You could have it either as an all-wheel drive or a front-wheel drive variant, but this is the new front end of the new 9th generation Camry. Personally, looks like a bit of a mesh and a blend of Corolla and also little Prius vibes, but Toyota calls this their new hammerhead design that they got. We have the traditional kind of Toyota grille, like a mesh grille down here at the bottom, and the grille just really looks kind of like the Prius, but this thing does still have Camry vibes to it. But here are our DRLs. Very unique because the DRLs and the blinker, they're inside of where you can see our stacked projector housings right here. So we have stacked projector housing for our low beam and high beam lights, but then the DRL just kind of runs right in here, which is super unique. We'll go down the side of it. So since this is an XSE, we're gonna have quite a bit of a darker accents with it, and also the very cool cockpit red interior. But we got some black wheels on this one. And look at the midnight black metallic color. I love this color because you can see all the blues and stuff in it, the green, the speckles. Love midnight black metallic. And then we also have the pano roof. And then as we come to the back, just modernized look of what the new gen is. Like, honestly, it looks very, very close to the outgoing 8th gen. So it definitely does have that brand recognition to it on the exterior and even on the interior as well. It's a pretty familiar place, but this one is an all-wheel drive. You have the Beyond Zero EV badge, and then we also have a dual tip exhaust. It would be a cool, potentially, if it was kind of like a quad tip exhaust, but maybe they're leaving that for the TRD Camry or a GR Camry down in the future. So we'll go on into the inside now of the 9th gen Camry. Cockpit red interior, guys, looks awesome. I'm a fan. Let me know in the comments if you guys like cockpit red, but bunch of soft touch everywhere for this one. Red right here, kind of a brushed aluminum look. We do have some black textures. These are pre-production models, so I'm not sure if that's gonna be piano black in the future, but what do you guys think of the seats and the interior of this one? Again, the pano roof, adjustable seats, nice billet pedals right here, pretty thick door seal actually for it being a sedan. Got our buttons right here on the side, 360 camera view, the trunk, your gas tank. We will go ahead and hop on inside of this, close out the craziness of the auto show, take a look at our steering wheel right here. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel, pretty thick steering wheel actually. You have like these nice notches right here. So unfortunately we can't start it at the auto show, but this is a nice big 12.3 inch screen, wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay with Toyota's new multimedia interface. We have a 12.3 inch screen right here as a digital gauge cluster, very customizable. So below the new 12.3 inch screen, guys, we have our heated and ventilated seats, our HVAC control right there. Below that, we have our wireless charging pad. You could see 2 USB-Cs, a USB-A, huge storage right here too for the Camry. Like, that's my whole hand fitting in there. Piano black right here, which I'm not the biggest fan of personally. And then 2 cup holders. We have our drive mode selectors right here. This is an eCVT transmission with the 2.5 Toyota hybrid system. And then if we open up the center console, pretty big space actually. Like, there's a good amount of storage in here for it just being a sedan. And I really do like the red accents that go across. So I mean, looking at this dashboard, it's super familiar to how a Camry is of the current generation, right? But it's evolved on the inside. And I liked all the soft touch up here on this XSE model, the black headliner, again, the pano moonroof, and just the way the doors, just with that red accent, just flow into the dash. This is very unique right here actually with the lines. I didn't notice that during the reveal event. And that actually flows into the grills for your HVAC right there. JBL sound system, better look at the seats. So we'll hop into the back of the Camry with this XSE model. So this one is an all-wheel drive as well, XSE, but you'll notice for the roof, we only have the black right up here. So you can option the black for the roof. This one does not have the midnight black metallic on the roof. Very clean look. You still have the darker accents in the wheels, which is nice. Darker accents around the windows. And then here's a good look at a front end of a different color for the Camry. But we'll go ahead and go into the back seats of this one. So taking a look at the doors, a little plastic key right here. Again, pre-production model, so we'll see what it is on a production model, but we do have some soft touch here. It says Camry right there on the door seal, but we'll go ahead and get in. Pretty spacious, actually. Bring you guys over here, shut the door. So I know that cars are kind of fading away in the American market, but Toyota just keeps pumping them out, man. Brand new Camry for this. Pretty comfortable rear seat area. This seat is back behind the B-pillar. I'm sure that there's plenty of room up there for a front passenger, and even a driver over here too. That seat's back behind. Let's slide over there. Still a good amount of space. I'm 5'11". I have a good amount of headroom, even though this car has a panoramic moonroof. I still have a good amount of space right here. It's kind of like notched in. They killed the batteries for all these Camrys. But there's a good amount of space back here. So, I mean, if you're into sedans, like the Camry, it's still trucking, I guess. That's kind of crazy. Rear occupants will also get their own HVAC back here, USB-Cs and USB-A. And before we head to the Crown Signia, I want to show you guys an XLE. So this is a brand new color for the Camry, and also Toyota, to my understanding, Ocean Gem. What do you think about this blue? Kind of like an aqua color, and you guys can see it under the convention center light. Very metallic-y, like a very rich kind of light blue, but also with some green hues to it. It doesn't pick up the best on camera, but we can definitely see kind of those green hues as I start to go more towards the front of the car. So with the front of this one, a little bit different than the XSEs. We kind of have like a gray accent to the front of it, less blacked out versus the XSE, but the wheels still look really good too. Kind of a little bit of a chrome look to those, with also some gloss black on the wheels. Then we have a more of a traditional chrome style around the windows. Still black on top of the roof, which is cool. So it seems like maybe these Camrys are gonna have like a two-tone roof, or maybe that's just if you get the pano moonroof, because that's also on this one. But as we come to the back, we could see some differences back here compared to the XSE. For the XSE over here, you're gonna have like the blacked out right here where it says Camry, that will be blacked out. You're also gonna have a little duckbill spoiler too, which obviously this one does not have. This one is also a standard front wheel drive. So you can see right here, it just says HEV for the hybrid vehicle, and it doesn't have the all-wheel drive right above it. Kind of a lighter interior on this one. This is very unique on the side right here. That's pretty cool. And that is actually on the dash. This is super unique on the inside, actually. Nice seats. But check that out. What do you guys think about that? Kind of like a quilted looking material there, and then it flows onto the door as well. Now let's take a look at, guys, what I think is replacing the Venza right there. We have the all-new 2025 Toyota Crown Signia. So this car is pretty unique. So it's a crossover SUV from Toyota, but if you look at the side profile of it, guys, it's kind of like a wagon. Honestly, it's kind of ironic if it is replacing the Venza here, right? Kind of rumors going around that that may be happening, but this is almost like the same size and wagon style as the original Venza. So the Crown is a global nameplate, and Toyota is bringing more Crown models, it seems like, to the United States, and this is our SUV version. We had the sedan last year when that came to the United States. It's kind of like a bigger, higher riding sedan, like very spacious and stuff, and this is almost the same size as that sedan in forms of dimensions underneath, but in a crossover hatchback style. It's only 2 rows, so you won't be getting a third row in this one, but it has a huge cargo section in the back, like 6.5 feet of cargo space when you fold the seats completely flat. So it's an exclusive 2.5 hybrid system, standard all-wheel drive, and manufacturer estimated right now 36 miles per gallon. So that's what Toyota is telling us that it's going to get. But let's start up front. What do you guys think about this? Again, you can tell, right, this new design that Toyota is going for with the hammerhead design, kind of Prius-esque looking, and now also Camry, now also this Crown. That's kind of the new look that Toyota is going for. They're calling it their hammerhead design. Very strange over here on the side. Our high beams and low beams are tucked away down there, and then we have kind of like this DRL right here that it only stops right there, and it's notched out right here, which is strange, you know, that they just don't go all the way right there. And this is also the Limited, so this is pretty much the highest spec Crown Signia that you can get. This is in Storm Cloud color, which we saw on the Grand Highlander, and also 21-inch wheels on this. All right, so we'll check out the interior now of the Crown Signia. Go ahead and open up the door. A nice acoustic, thick glass on this car. I'm sure it's gonna be a very quiet, comfortable riding car. But the thing that I love about the Crowns is that they are very far in like the pre-production phase to where a lot of stuff is almost finished material. So not crazy shiny and stuff, nice and soft touch all through here too. As we get on into the inside, heated and ventilated seats. This is like a saddle brown interior. So I mean, if you're a fan of the Tundra 1794 with the saddle brown interior, this may be your style too. But we have a 12.3 inch MID there, 12.3 inch screen here. This seems to be just Toyota screen that they're gonna be putting in their cars and also their SUVs. Wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay. But the dash of this really looks like the Crown sedan, right? You have the gold accents and everything too. You also have the volume knob right here in the center. Heated and ventilated seats, like I had mentioned right there. Dual climate control, which is nice. Very, well, they took the shifter off of this, but you're gonna have your unique kind of Crown shifter, Prius shifter as well right here. 2 USB-Cs right there, wireless charger right here to put your phone down in, your cup holders which sit here, a little bit more storage there, and then your center console right here. This is very Lexus, right guys? Again, the Crown is like a Toyota Lexus basically, so opens up both ways, which is cool. Take another look at our steering wheel with those bronze accents. And then over here on the side, you have the hatch, the gas tank, digital mirror. This one will have as well. And then a look at our panel moonroof. And this is a fixed glass moonroof. Doesn't seem to have the little buttons right up here for that kind of frosty look. Unless that's it right there, but I'm not 100% sure that the Venza had. Let's go on into the back of it. So again, no toggle or anything like that on the back to lift the seats up, so you'll have to lift the seats up manually. But we will enter the back of this, and that's actually really comfortable. Does this have any... So there's no recline setting or anything like that for these seats, but these seats, guys, are so comfortable actually, like very cushioned seats. I could imagine myself being back here on a road trip and being very comfortable. Nice door cards here too, brushed aluminum, JBL sound system. And the cool thing here with the seats is that we have a heated button right there. So if you wanted the heated seats on, you could just press that. You can't change the intensity of the seats, but they are heated seats. So we'll go ahead and open it up. Hopefully we can open it. So they killed the batteries to this, but it is an automatic lift gate, but they killed the batteries to it. So check out all this space that we have right now, guys. So you have a ton of space in this one just as it sits. However, if we go over here, we have a lever on the side, and your seats will fold completely flat, which is awesome. And then if we go on into the inside, you may think like, oh, well, there's some space right there, John, you're gonna lose your stuff. Well, no, because they have this, which is actually like really sturdy. It's not like floppy or anything. And this will go right there. So you have all this space back here, which is kind of crazy. And then also this carpet too, even though this is a production model or pre-production model, like look at my hands with the carpet. Like the Crown brand to me for Toyota is like a pseudo Lexus. Just how like that Venza over there had a lot of Lexus attributes to it. That's honestly how the Crown brand is for Toyota's side, which is kind of crazy. So super soft carpet. We'll open this up here too. We got a bunch of storage back here. Probably your spare tire is gonna go right there. So a lot of stuff here. So yes, you can move the front seat down like that, but unfortunately to lift it up, there's no strap or anything to bring it back up towards you. You would just have to go to the center row and flip up the seats towards you manually. That's the inside of the Crown, guys. We covered the Camry. I appreciate you all watching. What do you think of these vehicles? Let me know down in the comment section, and I'll catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.